Ladies and gentlemen, it is your king, your EWA All-Star Champion here, T-Mac here, and as we all know tonight, we first had Worlds Collide, great PLE by the way, I might want to mention, but we also have Money in the Bank 2025, and now I'm going to set my All-Star Championship that Sugarfoot will not be taking from me. We're going to set it off to the side right here. And now we're going to step into predictions mode because tonight I am doing my not TWE, my mistake, Money in the Bank 2025 predictions. So yeah, we're going to get straight into it. And this is probably going to be the most unpredictable one, in my opinion. This is probably going to be the most unpredictable Money in the Bank ladder matches and match card, that, in my opinion. So, first up, we've got the Money in the Bank ladder matches, obviously, hence the name, Money in the Bank matches. First up, we've got the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We've got Solo Sikoa versus LA Knight. Yeah. Penta versus Seth Rollins versus Andrade versus El Grande Americano. Now, see, it really could go any way, honestly. I can tell you right now, I do not see Solo Sikoa winning this match. I do not see Andrade winning this match. I do not see El Grande Americano winning this match. I see three people winning this match for some pretty reasonable reasons. We've got LA Knight. I see LA Knight because he's been in the last two Money in the Bank ladder matches. 2023, we thought he was going to win it like that. We thought he was going to win it regardless. And he was in 2024, where we really thought he was going to win the match. But Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest both won the 2023 and 2024 ladder matches. So, you got to think, maybe 2025 is the year for LA Knight. But honestly, I don't see him being my ultimate winner, solely because we've wished on this for 2 years now, that I think it's just starting to get burnt out a little bit. I'm not saying that he will not win it. I'm just saying he's not my odd-on favorite for this match. Up next, we've got Penta. I really don't see him winning because he's still new to the roster. Fairly new. He's only been in here for almost a half of a year now, so he hasn't really made much progress. He was in the Fatal 4-Way Intercontinental Championship four-way at WrestleMania against Braun Breaker, Dominic, and Finn, and he got 2 championship opportunities, I think, for the Intercontinental title. One against in the Fatal 4-Way, and then one at Dom at Backlash. I don't think it's ready yet. I don't think we're ready to sit Penta and, be ready. We're ready to go. Start headgearing toward him. That's why I don't think Penta's winning. But, ultimately, I have Seth Rollins winning this match. If I'm being honest, if I had to pick, my 2 winners who I think are going to win is either going to be LA Knight or Seth Rollins. Because, one, I know I said it was something that really made me feel like LA Knight wasn't going to win, but I think that with it being Triple H under control, I feel like he's going to want us to, he had us wanting LA Knight to win for the last 2 years, and then we never really got what we wanted, so he may give us to it, kind of like how Cody won the Royal Rumble back-to-back. But I feel like if Triple H were to pull the card that he did with Cody Rhodes, because we all wanted Cody to win the 2024 Rumble and finish the story. So, I feel like he's going to pull that same card with LA Knight. And we have LA Knight become Mr. Money in the Bank. Or I see Seth freaking Rollins winning this match. Solely because of the 2, not solely because, but a big factor in this is he's got Reed and Bronson. He's got Reed and Breaker with him, and I feel like they're going to get involved to help Seth win this match. I have a feeling, because neither of them are on the show. So, yeah. I say Seth Rollins because if there was someone on this card who I think would, quote, save wrestling other than Cody Rhodes, it would be Seth Rollins, because I'm being fairly honest here. I don't know. This is really a toss-up in my opinion, but I just see Seth Rollins being my ultimate pick on who I think will win the Money in the Bank ladder match. Yeah, I just don't. He pulled out the heist of the century back in 2015 at WrestleMania 31, and I feel like he's going to try and pull something similar to that if he has the briefcase, which I could also really see Seth Rollins winning this for that reason, to recreate history and to, quote, save wrestling if he wants to. So yeah, either LA Knight or Seth Rollins wins the 2025 men's ladder match. Up next, we've got the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We've got Alexa Bliss versus Roxanne Perez versus Rhea Ripley versus Julia versus Naomi versus Stephanie Bakir. Now, this one is also like oh crap, I really don't know who to pick here. But I can tell you right now, Julia will not win this match. Julia is not going to win the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I say this because she's already focused on the Women's United States Championship with Zelina. So, if you give her the briefcase, there's really no point in her actually holding that briefcase unless she's cashing in on the mid-card title, which we already saw with Theory, which isn't the best idea because I do not see... I really don't... A lot of people are saying Naomi's going to win, but I really don't see what the point is. Like, there are so many amazing names in this ladder match, and I know she's like the underdog that everyone thinks is going to win, but I just don't see it fully happening. I don't see people going for Naomi winning the Women's World Championship or the Women's Championship. Either one. Safe to say, I don't think that Stephanie Bakir is going to win. I just don't feel like she's just getting onto the roster. I know it'd be like a great, like, she's here and she's here to win the championships and whatnot, and I know she had that match with Io, which also could incorporate with some people thinking that she might win because she had that match with Io, and that match could have, like, happened again. I don't know. But I also don't see Alexa winning. She'd have to be third place if I had to pick a winner. Alexa winning because she could rewrite history. They're doing what they did. They keep doing this with her, where she loses a big match and then goes away and then comes back for another little bit and then another big match and then goes away, and then she coming back for Money in the Bank. So they might be doing this a third time, which would really piss me off because you bring back Alexa, who's been gone for 2 years to the calendar year, and yeah, I see, and you're just gonna have her go again after she loses. I feel like they might push her to the moon for this if they were to try and rewrite history. If they're trying to rewrite history, it's gonna be Alexa and Seth. But I don't see Alexa winning this match, if I'm being honest. Who I personally see, I do not see Rhea Ripley winning this match. I know a lot of people are going to come at me for that. But I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's just, I don't know. Something tells me that Rhea might not win this match. I don't really have a reasoning by. But if it came down to it, it's either Roxanne Perez, who I think is ultimately going to win this match, or Rhea Ripley. I'm either happy either way. If I'm being honest, I just don't want Naomi to win this freaking match, if I'm being honest, because I'm not looking forward to a Naomi Women's Championship run again. I mean, yeah, it was great in the moment, but it's just, like, not what we need at current day WWE, you know? But then again, it's being run by TKO, so who knows? But ultimately, I think Roxanne is going to win, because she's been on the roster a little bit. She's been on the roster, She's been, I think it'd be a great, like, whoa moment of the year. Like, if Roxanne unhooks the briefcase, I just see her kind of like Rhea Ripley. I just don't know. I just have a feeling that Roxanne's going to win this match. So, I just have Roxanne winning this match because she didn't win an Elimination Chamber. She didn't win the Rumble. She came runner-up, and she came fourth, I want to say. It was either fourth or third that Roxanne came in, because she's been runner-up a few times, and I see her finally getting that push that we've been asking for her since she joined the main roster. And yeah, so honestly, I have Roxanne Perez winning this match. I know I took so long on that. Up next, we've got Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch, and the stipulations are if Becky Lynch's Lynch wins, Lyra Valkyria will be forced to raise her hand high above as she wins the title. But if the stipulation is if Becky Lynch loses and Lyra retains, is she can never challenge for the Women's Intercontinental Championship as long as Lyra's champion. So, going off of that, this one was really a toss-up for me as well, because I could see it going both ways. Personally, I just see Becky Lynch winning, if I'm being honest. I just feel like 2 times, we run once, and she loses. She almost breaks Lyra's arm. They go at it for a few weeks, and then if we just repeat that same scenario, I just feel like a lot of people might not want that, if I'm being honest. Plus, Lyra is slowly, I don't know how long it's been since we got how long, we're going to do this real quick. When did the Women's Intercontinental, oh, dang. I thought we were coming up on the year. My bad. I thought maybe since Lyra has been champion for almost a year, but never mind. But still, same concept there. She's been champion for a while. We've already seen a championship change with Chelsea Green losing her United States Championship to Alexa Bliss already, and Zelina Vega. I'm so sorry. I'm so stuck on that ladder match. But I just see Becky Lynch winning this match solely because we're getting round 2 of it, and I feel like, if I'm being honest, it goes up either way. I just see Becky Lynch winning because she's coming back, and if Triple H wants to, she's gonna. If I'm being honest, if Becky wins, I feel like Seth's gonna win. But if Seth doesn't win, I feel like maybe Lyra. I don't know. I feel like Triple H is gonna do something there with Becky and Seth, because Becky's been like the prize fighter when Triple H is around, and she goes win after win after win after win after win, and gets all the major title shots and whatnot. I just see Becky winning that and getting her Women's Intercontinental Championship opportunity. So, yeah. And then we've also got a new match, Dominic Mysterio versus Octagon Jr., which Dominic challenged Octagon Jr. during Worlds Collide today, and because he was talking crap about his dad or something like that, about Ray, and then Octagon pulled him off and they started fighting out, and then Dominic was like, alright, I'll see you tonight at Money in the Bank. So I feel like Dominic and Octagon Jr. are going to have an Intercontinental Championship opportunity, or Intercontinental Championship match tonight. So yeah, so that's been added today, which I didn't do a predictions video for this long till today because I had a feeling something was going to happen. But yeah, if I'm being honest, I feel like that Dominic's going to retain. It's been today. It's not really, you haven't built up enough story for a championship change to happen unless they're gonna freaking just shock the world, kind of like how Zelina won the title or JC Jane won the NXT Championship, unless they're going to pull something like that, which I could highly see happening. But I just feel like we haven't built up enough story for this title to change hands, and I just don't see Dominic losing it at Money in the Bank of all places, But finally, we have Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul. Now, this match really tosses me up as well. If I'm being honest, this match is going to probably go both ways. If I'm being honest, it could go both ways. Honestly, I thought it was going to turn into a winner-take-all situation. But this is the main event of the show. So, guaranteeing that... I have a guarantee that maybe... maybe a Money in the Bank cash-in tries to happen, which I'll be kind of upset if they waste this championship opportunity right now while Cody... I could see that happening. Money in the Bank winner versus Cody versus Cena at SummerSlam. I could low-key see that happening, or they make it into a fatal four-way. I don't know. I don't know how this match is going to play out, especially since we've got the Money in the Bank ladder match. I just don't know if somebody might cash in tonight. We've already been announced that King and the Queen of the Ring is going to happen, and World Champion versus King of the Ring winner. So, you never know. It could go both ways as well. But honestly, like I said, I really don't know. Unless they're setting up for a Logan versus Jay feud again and having Jay versus... Well, actually, no, never mind. I think Cody and Jay are going to win because... why would they have Logan and Cena win if Jay's already got a match with Gunther and they're trying to push Logan Paul for that title? Also, Cody has just come back. Why would they have him come back, rolling in, thinking he's got this in the bag and whatnot, rolling in just like, I'm here, I'm gonna take out everybody, and then rolling and then just gets pinned like that? I just don't see that happening, especially since Cody just came back, and it would also put up a match for it would put up the match for Cody versus Cena at SummerSlam. So yeah, actually, I could actually. Oh, never mind. I forgot that with both world championships being online now, that King of the Ring will go against the Jey Uso, whoever's world champion by then, and that Mr. Money in the Bank might cash in, and then, like I said, it's complicated. I'm not sure who will, but ultimately, I've just got Cody and Jay, and if it does happen, cash in happens, I'll lose my crap again. But yeah, I see. So these are my final predictions. Come back to this video. I have Roxanne Perez winning, if not Rhea Ripley. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso winning. I have Becky Lynch winning the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I have Dominic retaining and I have Dominic versus Mysterio retaining against Octagon Jr. And then for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, I have Seth Rollins winning, if not LA Knight. So those are my predictions. Hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you after this because I'll do a live stream for Money in the Bank review. So yeah, take care, guys.